Smart batting.
Big questions that need answered. This is his third over. Bipin Sharma, the left-arm spinner, has one left, but can't think that Kami will bowl Bipin to Jimmy Neesham. Can't think he'll bowl Zishan to Jimmy Neesham either. Maybe Basisto will continue.
Worked into the leg side, and we might need a boundary check on this. At first glance, it looked like he hit the total run on the full, but this is a good shot.
This is shades of Isaac Vivian Richards, except it's a left-hander. It's a come over to my side stroke. It's a stroke worthy of 6, worthy of maximum. There were howls of catch it, but Neesham knew straight away that he had the hole between deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. Surely this is out the ground. It really is a great pity that we're having to see this over and over again to decide whether it's 6 or 4. I know that we have to, but it's taking away the quality of the shot.
Looks like it's taken on the flush. It should be a 6. 6 it is, and it really is a very, very good stroke from Jimmy Neesham.
Wow, change of field, change of field. They've now sent another man back onto the leg side. The one at short fine leg has gone to extra cover. He's causing chaos here, Neesham.
Calls for catch, and he goes to the offside this time. Does he have enough? Yes, he does. In fact, this is also gone all the way. We'll wait on confirmation. Jimmy Neesham, the man to do it for the Bulls.
He's toying with them. He's absolutely toying with them. Sampal Kami is changing the field with every delivery. And Neesham is just hitting it in the opposite direction. He knows there's no protection on the offside. For him, it's a safe stroke, so he just opens the face. It's just whether he's hit it well enough or not. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be a boundary, whether it's 6 or 4. The required run rate now is disappearing. It's now under 7. It was touching 9 when he walked to the wicket. Well, if they do progress to the finals, they have one man to thank, because the rest of them have barely showed up in these playoff matches. But Jimmy Neesham, this is why you get paid the big bucks.
Well, there's the confirmation. It's back-to-back 6s. Now just 30 needed off 31. Does he go again, or does he pick up a single off this last delivery?
Well, this is the situation now where I think the game is in his hands. Under 6 to the over. Now surely he just wins it for them easily.
It's going to be a dot.
By a distance, the most devastating batter in the tournament. In theory, the matchup is against him.
Is it the most 6s, Andy, by a long shot? I think now in this tournament he's been outstanding. And this is, for me, the one area that Nepal cricket can improve. Watching players like Jimmy Neesham, how he goes about his innings, coming in stressful situations, and he just gets them out of jail time and time again.
Helped away towards the leg side. 4 more. He has the game in the palm of his hands. He just needs to finish the job. What an innings we're witnessing.
He just kicks it in boundaries. Absolutely. Fired it in, scared of flighting it to him, and he just helps it onto the leg side. We all know he's hitting areas. He's hitting areas anywhere between mid-on and backward square leg. And that one went behind square. No fielder there. Runs away for another boundary. He's taking the game away from the Yaks. Neesham, 45 off just 16 deliveries. Carnage.
Hold him! He's chopped it on! The 16-year-old is the biggest wicket of his young career. There's always a twist here in Nepal, and it's a homegrown left-arm spinner that provides it.
Well, the stage was set, wasn't it? The Jimmy Neesham show comes to an end. And Lenny was talking about, can a 16-year-old boy from Karnali get a wicket? Feet were nowhere, tried to drag it to his favourite side, leg side, gets an inside edge. Oh, and the veils fall off. Look at that, 16-year-old, the youth of today, fearless. And Jimmy Neesham disappointed to depart for 45 from just 17 deliveries as he cost his team the game after getting him the game. 94 for 6. Test match delivery. Splicing a bat, just tried to plane it down a third. Oh no, Chadwick Walton. What were you thinking?
How do you drop it? It's a dolly. It's an absolute dolly.
Pressure. It's
Story of the Karnali Yaks. Nandan Yadav to bowl the penultimate, the 19th. Slap towards mid-off, who's in the circle. Gulshan Jah hits the stumps. It might cost them a run. 2 to the total. Just wait on the umpire here. He's not going upstairs. Oh, maybe he's having a rethink. He will.
He sees even the umpires are nervous now. Such an important part of the game. A big decision. He looked in. But look, it's cricket. It's margins. The nerves are there. Did he slide his bat in? Yeah, he's in. Comfortably in. Weird technique getting into the crease, but it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you're in at this stage of the game. There you go. Not out on the big screen.
Banshee to the crease. Pumped down the ground, right out of the screws, all the way. I think he's been brilliant with the ball and points, but his most decisive contribution in this tournament may be that maximum.
Well, what a shot this is against a bowler who's bowled really, really well this tournament and today, but he got it in the slot, didn't get it right up there, the Yorker, and he got great contact and it cleared the ropes. Oh, what a time to deliver. 6 from 10 now. Nandan, who's done well, bowled well. 1 delivery changes that. And the Bolts are now favourites. 6 from 10.
One big one does it. Might be tempted into it. Long off goes back. It'll just be a single. Dev Canal place down it. Long on. Do the Yaks need now to have a gamble to bring people into the circle?
Well, here's a replay of this 6. Nandan, lovely approach to the crease. Bowling at a terrific pace, but it's in the slot. And it's a free flow at a bat, straight back, over his head, no feelers there, into the sight screen. And it's the maximum. Really is. 5 from 9 now. This is the over. So free it for man. Have a go at it.
Protection out there, should just be a single. Pressure, he wants a second mix up. Throw goes to the right end. Will go upstairs, but surely this is number 8. Why, oh why did they look for the second? They didn't need it.
I'll tell you why, Lenny. It's called panic stations. It's nerves. It's the nerve part of the tournament. A place in the final is just around the...
Couldn't agree more with you, Darren Goff. Panic, sheer panic stations. There's a big red button sitting inside the heads of some players and they keep hammering it. They keep pressing the panic button. I think you and I are both in agreement.
Well, if you don't press that button in a minute, I'm going to go press it.
He's gone.
Of course he's gone. They're just making sure, the umpires. Nerves all around, even from the umpires. But man, Yadav, run out. Unish for 14 from 18 balls, and the Bolts, it's anybody's game still. 115 for 8.
One thing that cricket in Nepal always delivers is drama. There is no shortage of it.
Get it right today. in a low-scoring game. He bowled 3 overs, none for 34, but he could be there to see his team home, the Bolts, and a place in the final.
Looks for the block hole. 2 is the immediate shout. Surely not another run out. It's going to be a chance, but he's safely home. The throw went to the right end. The Bolts now just 2 runs away.
Yeah, you got to be disappointed there, letting them get 2. Decent delivery, squeaked in deliveries.
Well, surely you've got to bring fielders up into the circle here. You cannot allow Shermala to get a single. You need a dot and you need to bowl to number 10. You need to take it to the final over. Now Kami's bringing men in. Basisto at extra cover and Kami himself at mid-wicket. Squeeze.
Brave ball for me. Brave ball for me is the bouncer. It's the bouncer. Make him cross bat shot it, hook shot. He got a man out there on the boundary. Give him a bouncer.
Looks for the short ball. They get the single. Mid-on is too deep. The scores are tied. No, they're not. What a way to win it. It sums the game up. It's a calamity of errors from the Yaks and the Janakpur Bolts, thanks to Shermala's heroics at the death, are joining the Sudaprashim Royals in the grand final come Saturday. It's the El Clasico again.
What a nervous game all around. The Yaks versus the Bolts has produced a low-scoring thriller. The Bolts get over the line. Relief from Asif Sheikh, the captain. Absolutely glorious, glorious ending. Jimmy Neesham was outstanding. He turned the game with that 45 from 17, but it went to the wire, and the Bolts held their nerve just about to get over the line. But the Karnali Yaks, disappointing that last 4 or 5 deliveries. But other than that, we've had a great game here in Nepal. What a thriller.
Well, in terms of quality, with the exception of Neesham, it may well have been lacking. And some of the bowling, Mohammed Mohsin was brilliant. Young Bipin Sharma, brilliant too. But some of the things